Welcome back again to Hobby Odyssey with Bunty. So, this is another session of my fitness journey, just giving you another update on my exploits that I'm doing in the gym. So, a big shout out again to Luke's Fitness Boot Camp in Adelaide. They are a good group, and their sessions never fail to destroy me and exhaust me. So, as per normal, I'll just quickly go over the session that was and how I performed in it. Anything that I will call out specifically that was difficult or really rewarding, and we'll go over it shortly. Ignore all the stuff back there. It's just mid car switch at the moment. So, all the old junk that I had in there, chairs and I don't know, what is there? Chairs, back pockets for kids, netting, first aid kits, all the jazz. Anyway, focus back on the exercise and fitness journey. So this one was, again, a strength session. So Monday, the 4th of November, we started off with three sets or three different areas of exercises that we had to do. So the first one, I'll go over each section and just cover that. So 4 exercises in each section. Don't know what you want to call it. The first section, I don't know, it was predominantly focused on a specific type of exercise. I don't think so. No, it wasn't. Okay. So the first exercise up on that one was a fun, difficult one. I don't know. It wasn't fun at all. It's basically, plop your bum on a mat, lift up your feet so that they're hovering, bent legs. So, again, need to get that figure for demos. So that's your bum. Your bum's there. You kind of bend your legs and lift them up, and then your arms are holding a pair of weights and then bringing them down and then back up while you're balancing. So it's supposed to be focused on core exercises. It's just very difficult to balance and stay up, to be honest. But I managed. It was okay. Didn't feel too much rewarding from it, but I'm sure it did something. Next step up was pretty much the same weights, so they were fairly light ones. You stood up, and then it was a bit of a combo exercise. So let's see. You bring the weights up straight, you bring them across there, bring them back down, bring them back up, back down. You did that until your 30-second segment was done. That was alright. Again, can't have too heavy weights because the lifting up in front, that thing kind of hurts. You've got to make sure you have a good posture, brace all your core and everything, just so you don't stuff up your back bits. What was the next one? What was the next one? Remembered it. So, just a standard deadlifts. Okay, I had to go off and think about that for a bit. Stupid. Deadlifts are a core exercise that everyone remembers, and it just out of my head. It's old age. It's getting to me. I'm being a Biden. Anyway, it was good. Like, I've got the technique down pat now. Went to the highest one. Could have probably put more on, but it was the 30-second sets. They're pretty quick, actually. If you want to pump out 10 reps in one of those 30-second sets, you've got to do it pretty quick. So, didn't put anything extra on. I think it was about 35 per side, plus whatever the big square stand in the middle deadlift sort of thing was. So, let's call it a nice let's go 85 kilos. There we go. The next one up was alright. So that was basically a dead hanger, they call it. So jump up on a bar. It was the bar for the racks. So the normal barbell racks. It was one of those bars you grab up the top. Basically, you have to lift your legs a bit and then make sure you kind of pull your scapula or shoulder blades or something down a bit, so you weren't pulling out your whatever you call them. Anyway, you pulled yourself up a little bit, held there for the 30-second segment. That was good. I was managing okay, except for my hands, to be honest. My hands just started burning, and it wasn't even fatigue burning. It was just like I don't know, the calluses that were formed on them, they started just getting really sore and struggling to hold on. Apart from that, I did okay. So, whatever. Okay, next set. Let's see if I can remember this. There was some funky ones in this actually. So let's start off. So there was I can't remember, Copenhagen plank they called it. Never heard of it. Anyway, this is think of the normal planking where you hold it but then turn on each side. So it's basically your side core muscles, I guess, that are trying to clench and hold you up. And then you stick one leg up on a bench and then the other one underneath the bench, and then brace yourself and hold yourself there for 30 seconds. It was difficult mainly because I got a sore leg, actually, to be honest. So the core muscles and everything seemed to be fine. Just my old man legs, maybe like around my knee, that was starting to sore up a bit. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just stronger than I thought. Moving on from that, it was a pretty standard cable push thing. Oh, forgetting all the words of the exercises. It's ridiculous. Anyway, it was tricep push down. So cable base, held it in front of you, pushed it down, extended out, and brought it back slowly. Or you could have done it, over your head, push out that way, and then back in. I like those. I think I did 50, 60 kilos. Makes me feel kind of cool, and trying to build up those areas because they look good if you can get them okay. Oh, no, I can't even do it. I like the look of them, and even out that side in your biceps, it's just a good rounded look as well. But super functional because I'm using my arms for all the weekend activities that gardening and manual labor, because of the DIY tasks and everyday routine maintenance activities that you need to do as a homeowner. I guess it's never ending. The list keeps going. Right, so after that, they have these weighted bars, so anywhere from like 8 kilos up to 20 or 24 kilo bars. All we did is a reverse lunge, and as we were doing the reverse lunge and going down, we just did a bicep curl with that, and then came back up. Pretty straightforward. It was good, and there was one other one that I'm forgetting. I'm not forgetting. It was a kettlebell based squat. So we have a raised step or a raised kind of wedge platform. Stand on that with your weighted kettlebell, and you just crank out the squats on there. Nothing special. All right. That was segment group area number 2. Actually, area sounds good. Area number 3. That was I don't know. So think of the barbell plates, the weighted plates. You grab one of those big weighted plates on one side of your body, and you go into squats there as well. So like backing up squats to squats, it was nasty. The having it on one side is supposed to help with your core muscles and help like just make you brace your core and work that out as you're balancing everything. I guess, I'm sure it was more of a nuisance trying to, maintain the bar and maintain my balance, but got there in the end. Next up after that, moved on to, what was it? It was, don't know how to describe it. Okay, I'll skip this one, come back to it. So one of the exercises there were, they have these little triangle kind of hand dumbbell weight things that can stand up on their own. So one of those, either hand, push up into those, push back up, and then thrust with your knee, and then repeat, thrust with your other knee. It felt more like a aerobic exercise for me than anything else, but it was good. It was good. The next one that I was trying to think of the name for, I have nothing. So whatever the official name is, it was a what do you call it? So a bridge, a bridge. So you brace yourself up in a bridge. You had the thick. It was a thick band around the above your knee and on your thigh sort of area. And as you're bridging, you step out with one leg and then bring it back in. But make sure you move the whole leg because it stretches the band, and it's just working. I think it's working hips and maybe the side of your legs. I don't know. I don't know. I know my hips need a lot of work because I'm getting back issues galore. So hips, hamstrings, lower back, do whatever I can to fix those up. That was good. It was good. It worked me out, and I could have probably done more. But again, the 30 seconds, that's a killer. It just cuts you off. The last one was an assisted pull-up. So, I don't know, I'm quite proud of myself that I can actually do a handful of pull-ups now without assistance. Not by that stage of the exercise groups though. So that stage, I was stuffed still. I had to jump on an assisted, like, big elastic band to do it. And even then, I could only pump out like 5 assisted ones. By that stage of the game, it was tough. But that was it. As a reward for finishing all of them earlier, we got to pick an exercise to do again, and I chose to go back to that side plank because, I don't know, it hurt, right? Not in the right areas probably, but it hurt. However, looked pretty damn cool while you're doing it because, you're just kind of up sideways, legs hovering there. Okay, so for some reason, video and everything cut out, but just as a final thing, so the final exercise, the reward for finishing early, I went the Copenhagen lunges? No, planks. Man, what is wrong with me? Copenhagen planks. So that's the sideways up on a bench thing. Love the look of them because they make you feel like you're defying gravity. Wasn't the greatest at actually, executing them, but they were cool. And then finishing off with burpees. So 5 burpees there. If you don't know what a burpee is, throw yourself on the ground, push your upper torso up and spring your legs between your hands, jump up, repeat. It's fun. I don't mind burpees. People hate them. People hate them a lot. I like burpees. Chuck in some burpees with like a box jump or something as well. High vertical leap. Great. Destroy yourself and it's fun. But that was me. That's it. That's the session. It wore me out. I was tired. I'm exhausted now, to be honest. But, not as much as some other sessions. I didn't come out of it feeling like I was near death. But it was a good session. So, if you're into that sort of stuff as well, if you have any comments, bang something in there. I'll try to respond. If you think, oh, Bunt, you're doing that wrong, then comment. Let me know. I'm sure that I'm doing lots of things wrong. But I'm trying. And again, you can't better yourself without actually making the effort. And I'm putting in the damn effort. So, interact, get in there. I'd love for this to become a bit of a community. Anyway, take care of yourself, better yourself. Like this video. I don't know where, over here. Might be over here. Like the video and subscribe somewhere over here too. I'll be back. I'll keep coming back. I'll keep ranting and raving about the stuff that I'm doing. And you can, listen to me about how idiotic I am, how I fail at certain exercises, how, I'm pretty weak at some things. And all the girls at the gym manage to do it better than me. But whatever. I'll get there. I'll catch up. And it's all a matter of little baby steps for, someone over 40 now. But I'll get there. I'll better myself as I try to preach, and we'll get there in the end. That's me. Lovely. Thank you again for listening, and I'll be back soon.
Waking up early, gotta lace those shoes tight. Every step's a battle, but I'm ready for the fight. Face in the mirror, seeing shadows of the past. But today, I'm stronger, I'm rising up at last. With every heartbeat, I feel the fire ignite. Chasing my dreams, I'm reaching for new heights. My family's here, and I can see the